This video and every other video I make is brought to you by Patreon. I couldn't do this without your support. Check out what kind of incentives you can get down below. Hello, Slim Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. We are back on AEW Dynamite on the final show before Full Gear this weekend. As out first tonight, it is Sami Callihan in action. The Death Machine making his way down to the ring. The co-captain of the Death Riders. So, Sami Callihan makes his way down to the ring. Big matchup here tonight. He's going to be taking on the man that the leader of the Death Riders, Jon Moxley, faces at Full Gear this weekend. As here comes his opponent, the King in Black, Brody King, to the ring. The King in Black with the Butcher and the Blade by his side. Big matchup here tonight as Brody King prepares for Double or Nothing, where he will be challenging for the AEW World Title. So, here we go. Oh, and Brody King just plows through him immediately. Brody King's got a hold of Sami Callihan here, taking him down. Brody. Oh my God, what's he doing here? Oh, a knee into the head. Sami Callihan down. Brody King pulling him in now. Brody King lifts him up. Powerbomb takes him down. He gets him back up to his feet again now, and Brody King pulls him back in a second time. Lifts him up, and Alabama Slam. Brody King is coming in like a house of fire out of the gate here on the Death Machine. Down goes Sami again. Brody King's got him down. Brody's got him now. He picks him up again by the waist, and he's just deadlifting him again. Drops him again. Getting him back up to his feet now. Brody King, big jab to the gut, and again. Sami Callihan, though, whoa, rolls him through into a cover now. Sami, one, kick out from Brody. Breaks the eyes now, does Callihan. Sami Callihan pulls him in, super kick, flooring Brody King. Sami Callihan's got him down now, rolls him over. Callihan, wait a minute. Brody King with a kick in the head. As now Brody King's got a hold of him here. Into gut wrench. Suplex takes him down, and Brody bends back the arm now. Stomps the arm of Sami Callihan, picking him back up to his feet again now. Brody King. Getting the ribs now, punch in the back. Sami Callihan fighting for his life here, but Callihan is just getting absolutely dominated right now by Brody King, who lifts him up. Package pile driver. Runs the ropes now into massive splash. Brody picks him back up to his feet now, and Brody King. Punch to the face there, and now Brody King. Whoa! Callihan out of the gate there. Came back in. Burst back in with a big punch, but now, or with a big kick, and now he went for the cannonball senton, but Brody out of the way. Right hook into the back of Sami now, and Brody pulls him in, lifts him up overhead. Brody King. Military pressing him. And drops him. Oh! Spear from Sami. Sami Callihan with a spear to Brody King, who kicks out before even a 1. Brody King knocking him back now. Has Callihan up on his shoulders and drives him into the mat. Into the cover now. Brody King gets the win. Brody King dominates Sami Callihan tonight. A big win for him this evening. Brody King knocking off Sami. Dominant fashion there for the King in Black. And once again, the Cult of the White Witch standing tall as Double or Nothing closes in. It's only 5 weeks away at this point. 4 weeks from this Saturday. 4 episodes of Dynamite left for AEW. Are we looking at the final AEW World Champion with Brody King? He'll face the winner of the big 6-way matchup at Double or Nothing. But he's got to get through Jon Moxley first. Well, wait a minute. Where's Mox? And Moxley and Brody. Mox and Brody finally throwing down. Oh, wait a minute. That's Julia Hart. The White Witch herself. Oh my God. The TBS champion with a fireball in the face of Jon Moxley. And Brody King. Gonzo Bomb. And the Cult of the White Witch getting the last laugh over Jon Moxley tonight. Adam. Kenny. We're on the same side tonight, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I know. But in a couple days, we're not. I'm aware. I'm going to be damned if Jay White walks out of Full Gear with the AEW World title. But I'm going to be damned if I don't walk out with it either. I respect it. But I'm gonna stop you. I'm not going to let you leave with the gold. Yeah, well, I ain't letting you leave with the gold either. So just stay out of my way tonight. Well, it is time to find out who are going to be challenging the new AEW Tag Team Champions FinJuice this weekend at Full Gear, as here come the BCC to the ring. Claudio and Wheeler Yuta making their way to the ring. Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta making their way down to the ring. Big matchup for them tonight as they look to become the number 1 contenders for a shot at the AEW Tag Team Titles. As here come their opponents, A different lineup of the former champions. Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish making their way to the ring. The team known as Dishonor making their way down to the ring. A big matchup for them as they look to get another shot at winning back the AEW Tag Team titles that Kyle and Bobby lost just a few weeks ago at Wrestle Dream in the ladder match. So, here they are, the team known as Dishonor. Kyle O'Reilly not competing in this match tonight because he and Adam Cole are actually going to be face-to-face a little bit later tonight ahead of their matchup this weekend at Full Gear. So, let's do this. Okay, in the midsection there from Roderick Strong. He grabs Wheeler Yuta, throws him in the corner. Roddy goes for him, countered by Yuta now. Wheeler Yuta taking him down into a Thez press. As Wheeler Yuta drops the knee now on Roderick Strong. Grabs a hold of him, getting him back up to his feet here. And Wheeler Yuta knocking him back here. Wheeler hits the ropes. Roderick Strong! Big drop kick there, taking him off his feet. Double axe handle. Kick to the head there from Yuta now. And Wheeler Yuta, big right hook, knocks down Roddy. Getting him back up to his feet. Yuta, former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. Roderick Strong's had many titles in his own right. He's former NXT Tag Team Champion, former NXT North American Champion, WWE Intercontinental Champion, WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champion, Money in the Bank contract holder, AEW International Champion, Ring of Honor World Champion, and AEW Tag Team Champion. One of the most decorated stars in the Endless Living Universe, as Claudio Castagnoli enters the mix. Dropping the elbow on him there now. Roddy getting picked back up now by Claudio. Claudio knocking him back now, and Roderick Strong run through by Castagnoli. And the tag is cleared by the official. Bobby Fish enters the ring. Former NXT Tag Team Champion, AEW Tag Team Champion, and Ring of Honor Pure Champion, and SmackDown Tag Team Champion, if I didn't say that. Big spear into the corner there from Bobby Fish to Claudio. And now Bobby Fish, no, kicked in the head by Claudio. Oh, wicked uppercut there to Bobby Fish. Hits him with another one. Bobby Fish just collapses in a heap. Claudio, oh boy. Oh, pumped up into an uppercut of his own by Bobby. Bobby Fish into a cover now. One, kick out from Claudio. Bobby Fish going out of the ring now, and Bobby Fish with a shoulder block. And now Claudio with another uppercut. Just a trifecta now of uppercuts from Castagnoli. Big right hook there. Now Claudio pulls him in. Straight jacket into the Ricola Bomb. 1, 2. No, nearly got him. Bobby Fish kicked out. Claudio now getting him back to his feet. Bobby Fish ducked under him, and Bobby Fish pulls him in into sidewalk slam, taking down Castagnoli. Bobby Fish now picking him back up to his feet here, and Fish with Castagnoli grabs onto him, countered. Claudio knocking him back here. Castagnoli taking him down, tying up the legs, rolling over into sharpshooter. Sharpshooter in. Is Bobby Fish going to be able to get out of this one? Oh, that's it. Claudio taps out Bobby Fish easily. His body's not what it used to be, I suppose. Claudio Castagnoli came out, dominated Bobby Fish, and tapped out with a sharpshooter, and Claudio and Wheeler are heading to Full Gear this weekend. Big win for them. I did not see that ending that quickly coming. A big victory there for Claudio and Yuta. They're heading to Full Gear. What, so I'm just supposed to trust you in the main event tonight? Really? You say that as if you're not the biggest snake on this roster, Jay. I take that as a compliment. Look, you just stay out of my way and I won't sick Bullet Club on you tonight. Kenny, Ospreay, Hangman, that's our problems tonight. We'll deal with each other on Saturday. You stay out of my way, and I stay out of yours. Alright, we've got some more singles action coming up next here on AEW Dynamite. As here comes the AEW Women's World Champion, Anna Jay, to the ring, the star of the show. Making her way to the ring. A huge matchup here, a huge opportunity for her tonight to remind the world just what she is capable of. Anna Jay this weekend has to face off with none other than B. Priestley of the Bullet Club. So, she gets a warm-up for that tonight as she's going to take on a former MMA fighter here tonight to warm herself up for that, as she is going head-to-head with Marina Shafir, the problem of the AEW Women's Division. We saw Marina Shafir in the GCW Rumble a couple of weeks ago, which, prior to some people's belief, was not actually a installment of Universe Mode in episode number terms. Indie shows are just called LS11 Indies for episodes because they're not exactly like required viewing for the main series. They're the equivalent of like the Disney Plus shows to the MCU. You don't have to watch them. It helps tie things together a little more, but like you're not going to be missing too big a crucial plot points, with the exception of like what? I guess the first 3. I don't know. This isn't Xander Talks About the MCU. You want that? Maybe I'll start a podcast or something for Patreons or something. We'll see. I do that podcast feed over on Patreon, so we'll see. Either way, Marina Shafir, patreon.com/Universe, by the way. Either way, Anna Jay, Marina Shafir, one-on-one. Here we go. Anna Jay out of the gate with a forearm, knocking her down. Shafir goes down now. Marina back to her feet here. Marina Shafir, big jabs now. Knocking back Anna Jay, swings her around, lifts her up. Oh, throws her across the ring. Marina taking Anna down. Anna Jay back to her feet now. Elbow strike, knocks her back, pulls her in again. Another elbow into the head. Anna Jay pulls her in, throws her across the ring, into the corner, and wait for the forearm. Nobody home. Marina Shafir firing back at her again, and Marina now jabbing away at her repeatedly. Pulls her in and drops her. Into a cover now. Anna Jay's down 1. Kick out from Anna at 1. Marina Shafir grabs onto her now. Marina Shafir with Anna Jay. Launches her across the ring, taking her down. Marina now has her down. Rolls her over now, and Marina Shafir with Anna Jay. The end of the head takes her down. And now Anna Jay into an enziguri, knocks her down again. Anna Jay gets her back up to her feet. Has Marina, pulls her in, throws her across the ring, and Anna Jay. She can't afford to suffer a loss like this, not this close to this big match with B. Priestley, who feeds off the weakness of others. She is systematic in that ring is B. We've seen it with her WWE Women's title run earlier this season. B. Priestley knows how to feed off of the weaknesses, off of the insecurities, off of the minor cracks in the armor of her opponents, as Anna Jay has busted open Marina Shafir here. We're seeing a new level of aggression out of Anna Jay tonight compared to what we've seen in the past. She hits that massive superplex on Marina Shafir. As now Anna Jay beginning to pace the ring here. The referee begins his count now. Marina Shafir getting back up to her feet now. And Marina, is she going to be able to get back in the ring now? Referee at the count of 3. Marina Shafir now back into the ring. 4 count. Runs in. Right hooks now. Marina Shafir. Forearm strikes. Whoa, went for Anna Jay. Anna Jay countered. Anna Jay's got her. And STO taking her down. Anna Jay rolls her over. Into the cover. Hooks the leg on Marina for the 1. For the 2. Kick out from Marina Shafir. Grabs onto her now, getting her back up to her feet. Anna Jay goes for the big chop. Marina's got a hold of her now. Marina Shafir swings her around, scoops her up. Marina Shafir with Anna Jay for stun gun, taking her down. Going to the top rope now. Marina Shafir going to look to fly here, and Shafir looking to come off the top rope. Crossbody. Taking down the women's champion now. Marina Shafir cover for the 1, 2. Kick out from Anna Jay. Hits the ropes. Marina, no, goes for the kick. Anna Jay. Oh, what an arm drag from the problem. Anna Jay pulling herself up in the corner again now. Marina stalking her in the corner now. Marina Shafir. Elbow strike from Anna Jay now. And Anna Jay gets caught with another big kick there. Right hook from Anna. Oh, Anna, I don't know if this is what you want to do. I don't know if getting into a strike exchange with Marina is the best idea. But Anna Jay's willing to do it. She's willing to throw hands with a woman that trained in the UFC. Anna Jay isn't going to work out for her. She throws the chop, gets punched in the face. Marina Shafir says, I'll give you another shot. And Anna Jay levels her with that one. Anna now getting her back up to her feet. And Anna Jay into Queen Slayer. Queen Slayer submission in. That is not leg room you should have given her, Marina. Anna Jay picking up the win. You can see Marina's blood splattered on the mat there for a moment as well. So hard that it's actually showing in the past in these replays. A big win there for Anna Jay tonight. Can we get more replays than just pinfalls? Seemingly no. The AEW Women's Champ with the win. Oh, God. I can't even say I'm surprised as B. Priestley. B. Priestley of Bullet Club ambushing Anna Jay and leaving her laying with the knee strike. B. Priestley sending the message ahead of Full Gear. I appreciate you meeting me out here, Kyle. Just wanted to talk. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you did. I wanted to talk to you too, Adam. Because what I want to talk about is some stuff that I've wanted to talk to you about for years. Because for years, I've not gotten a chance to talk for myself because you've always talked for me. Or Roddy's always talked for me. Or everyone else has tried to step in and put words in my mouth or talk on my behalf. So go ahead, Adam. Say what you were going to say. Well, I hate that things have gone the way they have between us. I hate that I didn't know Roddy was the one that took you out at WrestleMania 4 years ago. I hate that things got between us with Kenny and the Bucks 3 years ago. And I hate that Roddy got between us and split us apart again a few months ago. And I'm not looking for another reunion. I'm not looking to make a new undisputed whatever. I split from the kingdom for a reason. It's time to be myself again, and it's time to remind the world what Adam Cole can do. But I also want to wipe the slate clean between us, Roddy. I want to wipe the slate clean after what Roddy did to us, Kyle. He got between us. He got in your head. He got in Bobby's head. Not that there's much in that one. And he tried to make us throw away. He's tried to make us throw away 20 years of friendship. I have known you for most of my life, Kyle. You have been my best friend. You have been my brother through so much of it. You were my first tag team partner in Ring of Honor, Future Shock. Remember? You were always my second in the Undisputed Era, in the Undisputed Elite, in the Undisputed Kingdom, in everything we did together. Even when Roddy was the singles guy by my side, you were always the one I trusted most to help me with everything. And I'm sorry it's coming to this between us. There's no way I'm talking you out of this, and I'm not going to talk you out of one of the biggest singles matches of your career, especially this close to the end of AEW. An opportunity to potentially become the final international champion. I don't blame you for taking it. I just want you to know that I forgive you for what you did to me. You forgive me. I wasn't looking for your forgiveness, Adam. In fact, I'm not looking for your validation. I'm not looking for anything from you. All I'm looking for is to beat you down, break you, and remind you there's a reason you always wanted me to be a tag guy, because you knew I'd overshadow you as soon as I went singles. So I'll see you at Full Gear, Adam. And like Mox did, I'm going to make your international title run laughably short. All right, folks, it is main event time here on AEW Dynamite. It's main event time. It is one of the most stacked trios matches in LS11 Universe history, as the 6 men that are going to be facing off in the main event. The 6 men facing off in the main event of Full Gear this weekend are facing off in 6-man tag action. Up first, the Switchblade, the former AEW World Champion in his own right. The Switchblade, Jay White, making his way down to the ring. Jay White, he was AEW World Champ this time last year, and now this year he looks for one last shot, one last chance to be the AEW Champion heading into Double or Nothing, which is going to be the final AEW show. If you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, AEW, just due to lack of desire to keep making it, as well as just it's consistently the lowest viewed show on the channel, and it's time for a change in LS11 Universe. As here comes Kazuchika Okada, but to keep going about what I'm saying, as I was saying, is just due to just desiring a change with LS11 Universe in general. AEW in about 5 weeks will have its final episode. The final champions will be crowned at Double or Nothing. Those final champions will go on and be part of the upcoming rebooted WCW Universe mode, which is going to be the start of LS11 Universe, just completely altering how we've done things for years, where we're, as you've already seen with stuff like, with Buddy Murphy being on Raw, with the Guns in NXT, and everything else going on, we're really getting rid of that whole doing things by the book from real life and just having fun with it, doing it our own way, making universe mode full on fantasy booking fun for Ray and myself. As the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada makes his way to the ring, there's no telling where these people are going to go from AEW when it's all said and done. You can see some of them on Raw, NXT, SmackDown, on the Indies, in LAW, in WCW. You never know where people from WWE are going to go to WCW. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got big stuff planned with Season 7 coming up, and I'm really excited for it. As Kazuchika Okada, a former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, makes his way down to the ring. This is the first time we're seeing him in action in quite some time, outside of his appearance in the Casino Royale Rumble a few weeks ago at Wrestle Dream. And finally, Swerve Strickland, another former AEW World Champion, making his way down to the ring. A big matchup for him tonight. So, Swerve making his way down to the ring. A big matchup for him this evening. Swerve the last few weeks has stood tall over everyone else. He's stood tall. He's made a name for himself. He's made his point. So, Swerve, Jay White, and Okada, what a team. As here comes the other team first. Former two-time AEW World Champion. Here comes Kenny Omega to the ring. The cleaner Kenny Omega making his way down to the ring. So, Kenny Omega, we saw him talking to one of his partners earlier tonight. We saw him talking to Hangman Page, the two agreeing to stay out of one another's way tonight. Only one man can walk out of Full Gear's main event as AEW champion. Kenny's been champ twice. His last reign did not go well. His last reign did not go well. It only lasted about a week and a half before Swerve defeated him for it on Dynamite. Out next, the Hangman making his way to the ring. Hangman Page rides again. Adam Page making his way down to the ring. So, Hangman Adam Page. He has never held the AEW World title. In fact, he's yet to hold a title in LS11 Universe. But this weekend he gets one more shot. And finally, the current AEW champ. The aerial assassin, Will Ospreay, making his way to the ring. So Will Ospreay is here. Ospreay, Omega, and Hangman. Quite the trio are these three. It's an all-star lineup this Saturday for real. You look at the six men involved. It is wild. So, we've got our six men. It is time. It is time for our main event. Let's do this. Jay White and Kenny Omega started out old rivals here, going at it. Nemesis, pretty much in Ella's 11 Universe. We've seen these two on the same page once. It was when Jay White essentially came in as like a poison to the Elite as they lock up. It's kind of crazy to think about, with the exception of, well, I was going to say with the exception of only a handful, but I believe half these men have been in the World Cup in the past in Ella's 11 Universe. Ospreay and Kenny in the first one, and then Kenny and Jay in the second one, but Hangman, Swerve, and Okada had never been in the World Cup. As Ospreay taking the cheap shot, and that gives Hangman and Kenny time to work together. Unlikely alliance here. Seeing as they're past here. As big knee strike Enziguri, and now Hangman, whose sole purpose, as he's put it, is to make sure Jay White doesn't become AEW champion again. One kick out from Jay. As for Swerve, because I know I'm going to get the questions about it eventually, I don't know what's going on with his beard. I have tried to fix it. It's a texture issue with the ported mod. I'm hopeful that maybe a Swerve mod will come out in the next couple days that will allow me to just swap him out for another one, but we'll see what happens. I'll see what I can fix in that time. As Hangman Page goes for the forearm, Jay White counters. Jay White goes for the forearm. Hangman Page now, he and Jay White going back and forth here. Jay with the forearm there, got a hold of him that time. And Jay White with Hangman back to his feet, and Jay White puts it in the corner, tag made to Swerve. And now Jay White and Swerve on the ropes into drop toe hold and elbow drop from Swerve. Swerve now stomping to the back of Hangman. Oh, he stomps him in the back a second time just for good measure. And stomps him in the front. Hangman down now, Swerve. Big drop kick there to Hangman. Not quite the house call, though. Hangman, though, got him with the forearm. Hangman Page getting Swerve back up to his feet here. Hangman. And I do apologize if I seem a little more low energy during the main event compared to the rest of the show. There's been about a 10-hour difference between the times of recording, just due to stuff that's happened today. Big roundhouse kick from Swerve. Hangman now. Hangman pushes back Swerve. Hangman goes for the senton. Swerve out of the way. Swerve pulls him in now, and Swerve snaps down the arm of Hangman. And taking him down again. Swerve getting him back up to his feet now, and Swerve with Hangman in the corner. Tag made. Jay White back in, and Hangman, Jay White and Swerve working together here. And forearm strike to Hangman. Swerve bends him back. Oh, and they wishbone him there. Tag made to Okada. And the Rainmaker is in. Okada's in. And Kenny's in. Oh, here we go. You talk about Nemesis. Okada Omega going down now in the tag match. Kenny now with Okada. Dropping him. Now Omega goes for the standing moonsault. Okada out of the way now. And Kazuchika Okada grabs onto Kenny Omega. He's got him up. And Okada dropping Omega. Okada goes for the clothesline. Kenny counters, taking him down. Kenny Omega dropping Okada there now. And Kenny dropping him. Omega goes for him. Okada goes for the discus. Kenny with a clothesline. Kenny putting the boots to him now, and Kenny Omega's caught. Whoa, Okada into spinning tombstone on Kenny. Into the cover now. Kenny Omega's down. Ospreay was ready to make the save as well. And now down goes Ospreay. Kenny Omega with a running choke to Okada. Now Kenny into V-trigger, knocking him down into the cover. Hooks the leg. Kenny Omega. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Okada. Kenny now, double axe handle to Okada. For another one, Okada countered. Okada, whoa, went for a big chop. Jay White caught Kenny. And Okada runs him through the ropes now, and Kazuchika Okada into spike DDT on Kenny. Okada's got him down now, and Kazuchika Okada taking down Kenny Omega there, and Okada back to his feet. Tag made, Swerve in. Now Swerve coming in against the man he took the AEW title from earlier this season. Now Kenny, no, Swerve flattens it. Swerve now stomps the midsection. Kenny countering here, Kenny Omega. V-trigger now, taking him down, and Kenny, tag made, Will Ospreay in. In comes the AEW champion. Ospreay, big kick in the head now of Swerve. Goes for standing shooting star. Swerve countered. Swerve's got Ospreay down, and now Swerve snaps down the arm of Ospreay and takes him down again. Ospreay goes down. Swerve goes for the stomp. Ospreay. Super kick there. Knocks him down. Swerve and Ospreay. Of course, Ospreay took the title from Swerve at Wembley earlier this season at All In. Now Ospreay floats over into Stunt Dog Millionaire on Swerve, taking him down. Ospreay now getting knocked back. Swerve grabs Ospreay, takes him down. Swerve into House Call. Out of everyone in this match, Swerve's held the most different world titles. He's a former TNA World Champion as well, as Kenny making the save off the House Call. And now Swerve. Oh, look at this. Moonsault taking down Ospreay. And Swerve now, what's he thinking here? Tag made at Jay, and Jay White has really been the biggest pain for Will Ospreay as of late. Bringing in B. Priestley, ambushing Ospreay left and right, and now Ospreay has to fend for himself here against Jay White. He goes for him. Jay counters, though, taking him down. Jay White. Whoa, wait a minute. Blade Runner to Ospreay. Into a cover now. Will Ospreay down. 2. Ospreay gets the shoulders up. Will Ospreay staying in it for now. Jay White's got him now. Knees into the back, taking down the aerial assassin. And Will Ospreay now. Big arm drag there to Jay White, knocking him back towards the corner of the good guys. Into the corner now. Tag made. Kenny back in, and now Kenny and Ospreay. Talk about an unlikely alliance there, taking him down. Tag made back to Swerve. Hangman's probably spent the least amount of time in this matchup at this point. Big kick there from Swerve to Kenny. Swerve grabs the ropes now. Springboard, goes for the moonsault. Kenny Omega now into. He grabs a hold of Swerve from behind. Kenny. No, Swerve countering. Swerve knocking him back now, and Swerve goes for the roundhouse. Kenny takes out the leg. Kenny Omega goes for him. Countered. Swerve goes for him. Countered by Kenny. Kenny Omega with the V-trigger. Tag made. Hangman in now, and Hangman Page back in. He drops the elbow on Swerve now, and Swerve is down. Hangman Page. Springboard's in. No, Swerve out of the way. Swerve now into Poison Rana on Hangman Page, taking him down. Swerve now into a cover. Kick out from Hangman. Swerve went for the super kick. Hangman Page now swings him around. Hangman. Discus forearm. He's got Swerve down. Lifts him up. Hangman Page now. Scoops him up into Deadeye. Swerve down now. Hangman's got him. Cover. Saved by Okada on that one. Hangman now gets caught by Swerve, and Swerve. Big drop kick there to Hangman Page. Page goes down now. Swerve goes to the top rope, and Swerve. Spiral tap to Hangman Page. And the Cowboy is down. 1. Kick out from Page, though. Swerve goes for the stomp. Hangman Page out of the way again now. Hangman Page takes him down. Double leg takedown. And now Hangman hits the ropes. Hangman Page dives out on the Swerve. And Hangman coming in. Goes for the kick. Swerve goes for the enziguri. Hangman. Drop kick down by Swerve. Swerve dropping him now, and Swerve. Big drop kick knocks him out on the floor. Swerve back into the ring. Hangman back up on the apron. Swerve. Takes the right hook. Hangman countered. Hangman Page. Buckshot Lariat. Covers the former AEW champion, and Hangman. No! Jay White with the save. Tag made. Will Ospreay in now, and Ospreay. Into the corner here. Will Ospreay coming in hot. Swerve. Hurricane Rana caught by Ospreay. Ospreay standing shooting star. Will Ospreay now with Swerve back to his feet, and Ospreay goes for the super kick. Swerve kicks at the leg. Swerve's got him now, and Swerve kicking to the back of Ospreay. Swerve now getting the AEW champ back up to his feet. Swerve Strickland throws Will Ospreay back across the ring into the corner. And Swerve. Tag made. Jay White back in. And Swerve and Jay going to work together on Will Ospreay this time. It was Kenny they did this to a minute ago. As down goes Ospreay. Tag made. Back to Okada now. Okada runs in. Ospreay's got him though. Will Ospreay gets Okada up. And hooks him for Styles Clash. Into a cover now on Okada, who kicks out before even one. And Ospreay is shook by that one. Oh, and Swerve taking the cheap shot. Okada into Rainmaker. Hangman with the save. Okada with the Rainmaker. Okada hits the Rainmaker and... oh, the referee got caught! Ospreay now has Okada and Ospreay with Storm Driver. Ospreay covering Okada. Has him for the clear 3 count. Referee finally in position. 1, 2. Okada kicking out. And Jay White now. Oh, Okada. Rainmaker to Ospreay. 1, 2, 3. Jay White provided that brief distraction. Okada hit that second Rainmaker, and Okada just pinned the AEW champion. A back and forth, hell of an all-star matchup tonight. The 6 men involved in the main event of Full Gear this weekend went to war, but in the end, it was Okada pinning the AEW champion off of a second Rainmaker. Ospreay had it clear, dead to rights with the Storm Driver. Right here, Jay White got in Ospreay's way, set Okada up for that second Rainmaker, and that was all she wrote. That's going to do it for tonight. Until next time, everybody, thank you all for watching AEW Dynamite. I've been Xander, that was Universe, and next time I see you all will be tomorrow for Los Angeles Wrestling, debuting on 2K25 last. See you all then. Special thanks to channel members Pierre Ranellis, Andrew Cool, Funtime Gmon, Sharkbait410, Nate Dogg Sports Network, Kevin Plays, Dowie Viola, Zach Rushing, and Sid the Rapper. We couldn't do this without you, but remember today to get access to Main Event, Honor Club, and more.